Hello, Luxy.
Hello.
This. Where did you get this great background screen from? I love the background screen.
Oh, it's from the Autobahn album cover.
Oh, wow.
Now that's a Volkswagen Beetle, and there's a Mercedes Finny.
I got an idea. If I remove all the panelists, we were to see full screen what the graphics look like.
Okay,
let's have a look.
Did you get a quick look?
That's okay. Yeah, interesting shit, isn't it?
Can you
Talk
do that?
to me. What's going on?
Ban, Autobahn.
Ban.
Fun, Autobahn. Fun, Autobahn. Can
you teach Archie any other songs from Autobahn, whoever they are? Is there any other songs that are kind of funky?
There are many. She's a model and she's looking good.
Oh, fuck.
She's a model and she's looking good.
You know the song?
No.
Okay.
He hasn't got a clue.
I think I've heard it before.
Yeah, you have probably. Yeah.
These sounds like football hooligan songs, right? No?
I'm the operator with my pocket calculator.
Say that one again. What's about the calculator?
I'm the operator with my pocket calculator.
Oh. Archie, can you do that one? I'm the operator of my pocket calculator.
Later, far out.
What's up, guys? How are you doing, Archie? Lux, everything good?
Good, good. How are
Yeah,
you?
what's going on with you, Dis? What's happening with you, Dis? What's happened to the job? Tell me what's happened to the job.
I'm quitting cigarettes. I'm quitting cigarettes.
Good on. What's happening with the job, Dis?
It's in process. I will tell you once it's finalized, but I might be getting the job.
Oh, nice, nice, nice.
Yeah, I'll tell you when. I'll tell you once it is.
Yeah. We don't want to jinx it. We don't want to jinx it.
Yeah, I'll be right back, guys. I have to do something. Just a second.
All right. I'm just been looking at the big Bitcoin price, the BTC price, and we're up to $31,000 per Bitcoin. So maybe we are on the rebound. We are on the way back up, which means maybe the watch world might also rebound. Who the fuck knows? But I just find it interesting. The Bitcoin is going back up from its slum. The slum, it went down all the way down to 17,000 back in December. And now we're at $31,000. If you'd have bought in December, you could have doubled your money in 6 months, 7 months. Could have doubled your money, Archie, if you'd have threw all your money into Bitcoin in December and cashed out today.
Wow, is that right?
Yeah, double trouble. Let's have a look who we got in the house. We got Jonathan Quayle Higgins. Says Archie looking happy today. Who else we got? We got one UCLT with the KFC bargain bucket meal deals. The first comment of the day. Who else we got? We got P. Lucas, Phoenician Cedar, Discount. We got Dis.
I love Discount. Discount's in the chat. Wow.
Discount Diver.
Discount.
Chin the Chin is in the house.
Chin the Chin.
I remember
Archie's
that
a
name.
big fan of Bitcoin. He was calling it crypto crap back in 2015 when it was only $200.
Oh, fuck.
Now it's 31,000. Arch knows a winner.
Yeah, but you know what? You could say that about everything, right? If only I bought a Rolex in Archie, when was Rolex really cheap? 1990s, 2000s. Do you know who this is?
Oh yeah, that's Curly.
Oh, is that Curly? He can let himself in, Curly. Yeah.
Curly, how are you? Hello, gents. Hello, gents.
Curly?
Hey, good morning. Hey,
fuck.
Hey, really quick. I still got Watch Nicholas's stream going. What do I have to do anything to link? But if I end the show, will it link to you automatically?
No,
or?
you got to link it to us. You got to link it.
Fuck, I don't know how to. I don't have the YouTube account. Fuck. Okay.
Oh, that's
Fuck.
okay.
You're fat. Fuck.
Hey.
I'll get back over there. I'll tell everybody that we got in the chat that to just come over. I'm going to end over there. I thought that maybe.
Going, man? You been okay?
Yeah. Come
over. I'd love to talk to you. Okay.
We did about an 8-hour stream. It was interesting. Narc's over there right now with SD43. So I thought that maybe if I ended it, automatically linked to you.
No, nothing's automatic.
Yeah, I don't know how to do it.
Where's Watch Nick gone?
Oh, he I think he bailed out at about 5 hours ago.
Fucking how many
hours you been streaming?
Since I ended my show today.
8.5 hours. Holy
Curly!
Fuck, we used to stream 12 hours on the dungeon. What's the big deal?
Yeah.
Fuck. I don't know how you can talk for 8 hours.
Well, I mean, Narc does a little, and we had JJ was on, and Allie, and there was a lot of people on today. It was fun. We had a lot of drama going on.
Drama llama.
But I'll get back over there and let me. I'll just tell everybody to come over. I wish I knew how to link, Archie, but I don't have the YouTube account. I just got StreamYard.
That's okay.
So, all right. I'll see you guys in a bit. See ya.
Amazing
So-
stuff, isn't it?
There we go. Curly Whirly in the house.
Curly whirly, curly, whirly whirly, whirly whirly whirly,
Liz,
whirly
Liz,
whirly.
did you ever buy any Bitcoin back in the day?
No, but my friend did. He became rich because of it.
When was the first time you heard about Bitcoin?
2012.
Was that the first time it went really high? Went up to 18 or something?
Oh, I think that was when it was introduced more. No, it was introduced in
No, it
2009.
was introduced in 2008. Yeah, 2008, 2009.
But in 2012, a friend told me you gotta buy Bitcoin. It will pay off in the future. And I said, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Whirly
Who
whirly
knows?
whirly, curly whirly, curly
What else
whirly,
should we buy today that was going to go up and double in price or treble or quadruple? What should we be buying? Rolex watches?
Rolex is always a good bet.
Pokemon cards?
You know what?
What's
I
the
don't
next
fucking.
type?
You know what, Luxy? I used to believe in this shit. I started building a collection, and then burglars come and help themselves
Super chat,
to
super
my
JT.
collection. And
Super chat.
JT, we got a super chat from my good friend JT is in the house. $2 to get the ball rolling. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. The ball is rolling now.
It's
Where's Roland?
Rolling.
rolling, 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 rolling.
Archie's in a good mood today.
I'm okay, Dissy. I love to have your enthusiasm. You come on my stream. You help me. What a good guy.
Thank you.
Archie,
Great
do you
guy.
know someone called Jay-Z? Have you ever heard of someone called Jay-Z?
Hey, man, I know my rap.
Do you want to see some of Jay-Z's watch collection?
Yeah, let's see it.
Sure.
All right. You can critique his watch collection. This is 7 of the most expensive watches owned by Jay-Z. Here we go. Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Perpetual Calendar Open
that
Work.
is fucking expensive.
Wow.
That's ceramic, I think, too, is it?
Fight me,
I
Dad.
think so.
Okay, keep going.
Retail apparently $131,600, and yes, it is black ceramic.
Yep, next.
Okay.
If you drop that, you'll be fucked.
Oh, apparently it was worth 400,000 now though.
Fuck, okay.
Retail 130, now 400. All right.
Okay.
Jacob & Co. Rainbow Tourbillon.
Yeah, that does nothing for me. Next.
Slow down. 94 Baguette Cup diamonds and 204.
Gaudi.
$450,000. Okay. All right. Next, this one you'll like. This one, Patek Philippe Grandmaster Chime 6300G. The picture's a bit. You know what a Grandmaster Chime looks like, don't you?
Wow, that's a nice one, man.
Archie, you say you know your rap. Who is the guy next to Jay-Z?
Hey, that's little Lou.
What the fuck? Little who?
Get Snoop Dogg. Get your
That's
hands
not fucking
down.
Snoop Dogg. What the fuck?
Let
It's not Snoop Dogg and it's not
Who's that?
Little whoever the fuck.
Little.
Any other guesses?
No,
It's
no
Puff
fucking-
Daddy.
Who?
Puff
P.
Daddy.
Diddy. P. Diddy. Puff Daddy.
Puff Daddy. Okay. Next.
Uh,
What else have we got?
All right. Oh, apparently that's worth $5 million. Is that right? $5 million for a Patek Philippe
idea.
Grandmaster Time.
It's out of my range.
Oh,
Next.
no. Sorry. 2.2 million. 2.2 million. There you go. Next up, we got a Richard Mille RM056 Blue Sapphire. The whole case is blue sapphire.
Holy Fuck.
How can you see the time though when the case is so blue? Would you be able to see the time? A little bit.
He doesn't need to know the time with his,
Yeah, it's just for
Yeah.
fashion.
Fucking
How much do you
girlfriend.
reckon?
Is that his wife? She's quite sexy, isn't she? I like that.
Do you not know who that is, Archie?
No, who is that?
Beyonce.
Beyonce, yeah.
Okay.
you
Beyonce
like her?
what?
I don't know what her second name is. That's not even a
No
real name,
idea.
I guess.
No idea. Never heard of her. I like those
Jonathan,
undies.
Jonathan Higgins Quayle II says, Lux trying to bait me by showing all these ugly watches. It won't work. Oh, fuck. So there you go. Let's have a look. That's $2.5 million for the RM 5601 blue sapphire. Then we got another watch that you don't like, probably Richard Mille 5601 in green sapphire. So exactly the same, but green. And that's another $3 million.
Fuck.
It was actually a one of a kind made for Jay-Z himself. And we got a Patek Philippe Nautilus Tiffany 5711.
Yeah, it's worth a fortune.
You remember that? The blue, Tiffany
How much
blue
they say
dial?
that's worth?
They're saying 3.2 million.
Okay.
322. Okay, your favorite, another one of your favorites, Hublot Big Bang. You love the Big Bang, don't you?
Mm.
You don't like the Big Bang? And this is a titanium with diamonds and $5 million. 1,282 diamonds with 18 karat white gold. So it's, I don't know why it says titanium if it says 18 karat white gold, but who knows? $5 million. That's all of it.
$5 million.
Would you pay $5 million, Archie, for this? If you had the money?
No, 5 million.
Would you buy
a house? I would buy a house with a 30-year roof. I'd buy a Jap Eco shitbox. And I put the rest into the market, 3 to 5%. That's
in
your
Bitcoin,
base.
right?
Your base. Your fortress of solitude. You know, seen that line in The Gambler? Did you see that movie, The Gambler?
Yes.
What did you think of that? Is that true?
I haven't watched the whole movie, but I have heard that part of it. I have heard.
Yeah.
And yes, I agree. Everyone should do that. Sirocco Sales is in the house.
Hello, Sirocco Sales. How you going, man?
Hello, Archie. Hang on a second. I've just found my remote control. There we go. That's better. Turn the shit
Is that
off.
for your air conditioning?
How's it go? No, the TV.
Oh, fuck.
Fucking clicked the button and went, I can't turn the TV off. How are we doing? How are we going? What are you looking at? What shit are you looking at? Lux, you keep looking at shitters. What's going on?
$5 million Hublot Big Bang.
It doesn't matter if it's fucking 500 million. It's still a shitter.
You know I like to bring all the shitters onto the stream.
This is true. Archie. What's happening, Archie?
Hey, man. What's going on with you?
Oh, I've been working on my boat all week. Going back in the water tomorrow.
It's still sinking.
Oh, it's not in the water?
No, well, I'm still... No, it's on the concrete at the moment.
Oh, what happened? What happened?
Nothing, just the annual maintenance.
I thought you took it out not so long ago, didn't you?
That was a year ago, Archie.
Fuck.
Sirocco,
you got to do this shit every year. Lux is fucked.
No. Wait. Sirocco,
I've got a massive fucking yacht coming.
Wait, I got an update. Wait. I got an update. You want to hear the update, Sirocco? All right, let me check my messages because it's in my message. Okay, here we go. This is the status after the surveyors have checked the fucking boat. Okay, you ready?
Hang on. Okay, go on. All
right, so I've paid for them to check on the boat, to the engineers to have a fucking inspection. Gyro stabilizer not working. Needs to replace
Yep.
the drive unit. Estimate 200,000 Thai baht.
That's $20. Yeah, that's okay.
It's not fucking $20. What the fuck you talking
Well,
about?
okay, 200. Yeah, maybe a couple of grand. Fuck all.
Fin stabilizer not working. Oil leakage. 150,000 Thai baht. Okay. Do I need a stabilizer? No, it's okay. I don't need a stabilizer.
It all depends. Welcome to my world. There you go.
Oh, is this your boat?
Are you sleeping on the
That's
boat
fine.
at night?
Yeah.
Is that
You
safe
know,
to
plug
do?
in.
Is it safe to do?
Yeah,
Fuck.
of course.
What if you have sex in the boat? Isn't it going to be rocking and fall off?
Does
No,
it feel-
it's on the concrete. It's got all.
Does
it's
it
all
feel
strapped
different
on
that it's
the
not bobbing up and down? Does it feel different?
It's a bit weird. But I got a nice view. Let me see if I can figure the view. Oh, there we go. I've got a nice view. I have a balcony.
Oh, that's nice. You got the trees, the water.
The trees, and there's water behind me. There's a river behind. You know, it's all nice. It's all good. But I'm back in the water tomorrow morning.
Good.
Can you put some special anti-fouling stuff on it? Is that what you put on it?
That's what I do every year, Archie. It doesn't last that long. I mean,
you know, a Noxonol 9. You remember in the 90s? Always use a condom with a Noxonol 9. You remember the Grim Reaper ads?
Yeah. God, that was 80s, wasn't it?
Yeah. Why can't they use a Noxonol 9? Shouldn't we be up to a Noxonol 21 or Noxonol 50 now?
You'd reckon so.
You know what I mean? And if a Noxonol, what's wrong with a Noxonol 8? Wasn't it that good? You know, Noxonol 9, right?
Yeah.
What happened? A Noxonol 3. You know, third world, did they get a Noxonol 7? You know what I mean?
I got no idea. You're just reminding me of that dumb fucking American fucking lawyer fucking friend of Trump, supporter of Trump, who said, "Oh, it's COVID-19. Surely what happened to 1, 2, 3, and 18? Why wouldn't they fix it by 19?" I got no idea.
Huh?
Dude, oh God, no! There was just some dumb fucking lawyer.
So Sirocco, that's not the end, okay? The navigation equipment are deteriorated from the heat and sunlight. 1 million Thai baht.
How much is that in real money?
$30,000 US. $30,000 US.
I paid when I bought this boat 4 years ago. I paid 20,000 to upgrade all my nav stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
the generator is not working, which is going to cost me another 200,000 Thai baht.
Jesus Christ! You bought yourself a dog,
which is like another $5,000 US. The water pump is not working. The water pump is not working.
What water pump? What sort of water pump?
They just said in the description. It just said water pump.
It's the
$20. $20.
70,000 Thai baht.
And Lux.
Yeah.
Just going to highlight this comment from NATO. Read this.
Just use the stars to navigate like a real sailor. Well,
exactly.
Well, technically, you could use your Rolex, I suppose. For June.
Well, what you need, what you should do is, I think it's a Panerai Yacht Club, and that's going to give you the tide times, and it's going to cost you 60,000 US.
Yeah, but I can get the tide times for free on the internet, right?
You can get a what?
The
Thai one.
For free.
Well, yeah. Well, you can do that, but you know, if you've got no internet, you're fucked.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
So on top of that, air conditioning is too cold. 140,000 baht. You can't turn off the air conditioning. Once it's on, it's on.
What the fuck? How can you fucking have air conditioning that's too cold?
Oh no, they're saying once it's on, you can't turn it. You can't change the degrees. It's just set. At
well,
like
that's okay. That's okay. When it's too cold, you switch it off. I mean, fuck me dead.
The flybridge bimini is fucking ripped and torn. The microwave oven is not working.
Archie,
So I think
put your camera on. I don't want to
I got
see you. I
finished.
want to see you falling asleep, Archie. If you're going to be falling asleep, we've got to see you.
Sure.
Come on. That's better.
So Sirocco, I'm fucked. I'm fucked.
Well, you know, I tried to warn you.
I know, but I don't want to listen. I didn't want to listen. So before, yeah. So basically, it's going to cost me another $100,000 US.
Yeah, but if you're spending $5 million on a boat, it doesn't matter.
No. This is not brand new. This is secondhand. I can't afford.
Well,
I can't afford the brand new one.
Well, brand new ones are fucking more than $5 million.
Yeah, I can't afford that one, so I'm getting a secondhand one.
Exactly. So you're getting a secondhand one. So what have you've reduced yourself down to a secondhand what? I've been away.
Secondhand shitter that's got $100,000 of repairs needing doing to it.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
You know how bad it is.
I bought a fourth-hand shitter, and I spent probably 150 grand since I bought it.
You know how bad it is. They said that the owner uses it as a hotel room and doesn't actually use it to take it on the water.
Oh, you bought yourself an Airbnb. Well done.
Yeah, I bought myself an Airbnb. So there we go.
What's happening in the Archie world, Archie?
Yeah, we had a great show today. Bear's back.
I saw some of it.
Yeah, missed him. And no, it's okay.
I
It's
have to
okay.
say, and I nearly super chatted, but then the phone went and I got distracted. It was like you've just been going down the back of your couch and pulling out all the cushions of your couch, and suddenly there was your mojo down the back of the couch, and you'd found it.
Yeah. It's good to have Bear back, okay? I'll say that.
Yeah.
And you know what? Did you know I decided on a 4-watch piece collection? I've gotten rid of some other pieces. I think
you said last night you got rid of the Maserati.
Yeah. And I've actually been paid for that. Madman has paid me for it.
So when are you going to Melbourne?
Next weekend.
Next weekend? What? Not tomorrow, not the day after tomorrow, but you're going to have to wait a week to do it.
Yeah. And I may have sold my paddock as well. Okay.
Wow. Shit.
By the way, what happened to this? This has disappeared. Is he okay?
He might have fallen asleep. He's got to go to sleep. He had some. Let me show you. Do you want to see what the 4-piece is going to look like, Sirocco? I think this is.
Yeah, let's have a look.
Okay. I think it's quite okay. I mean, as a 4-piece, look at that. What would you add to that?
Nothing wrong with that.
Look at that. Explorer.
There's nothing wrong with that at all.
2 Rolex, Explorer, and a 2-tone bluesy. A Speedy.
You got the 2-tone bluesy.
And a Reverso.
Which is perfect. You can't sell the Explorer because that's the remains of the old collection.
Exactly.
The Speedy, you can't sell the Speedy because that's what your friends have donated after a certain event. Your Reverso is a bit of a homage to the old Reverso that you had. And you've got a perfect bluesy.
Yeah. Ceramic bluesy.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
Yeah.
What's the wristwatch check currently? Where's the wristwatch check? What wristwatch are we wearing?
Bluesy.
Oh!
Full screen.
There you go. I can do the same.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a beautiful watch, isn't it?
They're fucking lovely. I love the bluesy.
So I think realistically, you know what I'm actually doing is I still owe a lot of money on the house. I thought, you know what? I want to take the paddock and the Daytona money and just put it into the house.
Archie.
What?
What happened to Archie? Where's Archie gone?
Oh,
did Archie Lux? I need to ask Lux a question. I'm just going to ignore Archie because I don't think it's Archie. I think we have an imposter. Whilst I was away, Lux, do you know if Archie was abducted by aliens? And then they sent down this this sort of not quite the perfect replacement, because I've never heard this Archie person talking sensible and paying off mortgages and shit.
Yeah, it's not. It's
I
not.
thought
It's not.
I thought he'd be selling two
Well,
watches and buying another one.
I'm just concerned that the economic times we're in, getting a bit rough, and I'm getting old. Just
Archie, you're not fucking old, okay? Jesus, stop with the old.
I'm 50.
Hey, Lux, last night he gained 5 years in 10 minutes.
Yeah, he said it's 55 yesterday. By the way, Sirocco.
Yeah.
Check out the avatar for Perfect Dark. Do you recognize that man on the avatar?
I can't
It's
see
Sirocco.
it. Where is it? I've got to
It's
find
Sirocco.
it.
It's on the screen. It's on the screen.
That's you,
What is
Sirocco.
Is that me?
He's got the white fucking hair, and he's got the Stella Artois, and he's got
Oh my god! Really?
the submersible in the background.
I'm gonna have to look at that on YouTube. I don't have my Wi-Fi is fucking shit.
You're in a
at the moment.
sinking ship. All the water's around you, and you're in your tuxedo.
Hang on. Okay, I'm just gonna mute myself a second. I'm gonna mute something. There we go. That's
Okay.
better. Where's Perfect Dark? Where is he? Where is he?
It's on
Where
the
is he? Make a
screen.
comment.
It's on
Fucking
the fucking
Where is he?
screen.
I've got to go to his channel to have a look. There we go.
Oh.
Go to channel. Have I muted myself?
No,
Everything's
no.
fucking quiet.
We can hear you. We can hear you. Oh, you got hairy arms as well, Archie.
Hmm.
Well, there you go.
Can we see your hairy arms, Archie?
Oh. I left me talking and I couldn't hear fuck all and I'd muted the fucking audio. How's that? I've no
Look at
idea.
the
Perfect
hair.
Dark has got a really good avatar. He's got hair. Well, look at that hair. Look at
Yeah,
the hair
you
and the
say I have a
smile and the
gorilla.
drinking and he's got a what?
Hair on his
How
arms.
cool is that? I think he subscribed to my channel as well. I think he said he subscribed to my channel, which is a non-channel, which is kind of weird.
He says, all aboard the sinking ship. All
Sinking
aboard.
ship. Absolutely.
It's, I love it. I love it. Do you wear
It's
glasses?
a great avatar, isn't it?
I didn't know you wore glasses. Do you wear glasses, Sirocco?
After a certain
Yes.
age,
You do.
everyone
You do
wears
wear
glasses, don't they?
Oh, I never even noticed.
Yes, I do.
Oh,
You never noticed. I've been wearing glasses for too long. I fucking hate it.
All right.
Now I've got to wear them all the time. Hate it.
fair
I
enough.
do not like wearing glasses. And these are replacements, Archie. You remember I bought the Cartier ones last year?
Yes. What
They had
happened
all
to-
that black. Well, they had that black stuff, the same as what they put on their watches. Remember, I tried the Santos, and it had that black bezel. And,
Yes.
and I think it was you that said, "Oh, that stuff wears away." That's exactly what happened to my fucking Cartier
And
glasses.
did they replace it, or what happened?
Yes, when I was in the UK, they said, "Look, it'll be 3 weeks to replace them with the black ones." And the optician said, "I understand you're going away. I've got a pair of gold ones, so they're the same money. So if you want to take these, so I've got now they're just gold. Unfortunately, so I preferred the black, but there we go."
Yeah, and I told you, didn't I tell you? I told you this, didn't I?
You did. You told me this. You told me this when I was looking at the Santos.
Yes.
Have you ever heard of a Cartier Cheiche? Cheich. Is that how you pronounce it? Cheich.
Scarlett is one of my 29 subs. Isn't that hilarious? I got 29 subs, Lux.
Oh,
I've never
nice.
heard of it. Yeah, I've never heard of it.
I'll bring it on the screen. Archie, let me know
Yeah.
if you've ever heard of something called a Cartier Cheiche. Maybe I'm pronouncing it wrong. I apologize. This is how you spell it. Cheich.
Cheech.
Wow.
What is it?
So apparently, it's a
Oh,
one
there
of
you
a
go.
kind, and it could be worth $1 million. A white gold Cheiche has landed, and it could be one of a kind, worth $1 million fucking dollars.
Wow.
What do you reckon on that, Arch?
Crazy
It's
pricing.
only a
isn't
little
it?
one. I imagine it's
Yeah.
a lady watch. $1 million for a lady's watch.
Yes.
I think
I
I'd
kind of
rather
like it,
keep $1
actually.
million. Would you
I'd
not
rather
rather
have the
keep
$1 million
$1 million?
in my back pocket,
Yeah.
but it's a nice looking watch.
Let me see if there's any more pictures. Here we go. This is the back engraved with number 1, 2010. 2010 Cartier number 1. AU 750, gold 750. Made in France, water resistant. Here we go. Oh, what's that Patek Philippe as well? A 2497. Apparently, there's only 3 known 2497s apparently.
Wow. I don't know if it's really my cup of tea, but it's
Yeah, it's not my cup. It's obviously a lady's watch, right?
I like that Patek. But
If someone donated it to you, Archie, if someone donated that Cartier to you, would you say no?
no, of course not. You
You
There
need
go.
rocks in your head.
Well, just
you'd
checking.
take anything. If it was given to you, you'd take anything, wouldn't you? You know what I mean?
By the way,
Well, especially if it's worth $1 million.
By the way, Super Chat is turned on. Please, Super Chat Archie. Help him stay full-time on YouTube. Help him stay full-time entertaining you punters. We need your support in any way you can. Please help with a Super Chat if you're able to.
Thank you so much. I got to tell you something, Sirocco. I'm a bit embarrassed to say this, but I don't know if I can afford to go to Thailand to see you guys.
What?
I don't know if I can afford.
You just sold a Maserati blue dial. I think you can afford it.
I'm not putting the money. I'm not putting the money into.
Come on, Archie.
I'm reducing.
Stop with this. Stop with this sensible.
He's reducing.
Stop with this sensible shit.
He's got to pay off.
Okay, so you sold that. You sold that watch for about 28, if I remember. Like you said last night. Yeah.
I sold it for 30,000.
Okay, you sold it for 30,000. Well, fuck me dead. That's even better. So put $5,000 to one side.
I didn't make a cent. It cost me
the...
20. I didn't make a cent. It cost me 29.5. I didn't make
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, Archie. You've got the cash in the bank. Wait. Stick $5,000 in your back pocket somewhere
you
and hide it. You made $500. Super chat, Archie. Big Tony.
Super chat, Big Tony, $5. Archie, do you plan on moving house when your kids finish school? Oh, fuck. You know what? The problem is with kids, the problem is it's so hard to get a rental house for your kids. They're staying home a lot longer. So I've said to them, what do you guys want to do? And one of them wants to go to uni, another one wants to do a trade, and I've said, well, guys, you're more than welcome to stay with us. So
yeah, but they have to pay rent, Archie. They got to pay rent to you.
Not really. I'm happy for them to stay.
Fuck. My mum said to me, you need to pay rent. As soon as you finish school, you pay fucking rent.
Well, one's going to uni and one's going to TAFE. So I don't want to force them into, it. But you didn't want it. Your mum told you could go to extra
Yeah, she said if I do further education, I can stay at home. If I don't, I can
get a job
and get a fucking job. And if I'm getting a job and I'm earning money, I need to contribute to the household.
I got to tell you, that's a beautiful 4-piece. I mean, seriously, Sirocco, is that wrong to have just 4 nice watches like that?
Of course not. It's unusual for you, but it's a nice collection. You've got everything that you need. When you go traveling, you've got your GMP thing, your Explorer. You've got your chrono, you've got your reverso, beautiful dress watch, and you've got the ultimate
One and
bluesy.
done.
I mean,
Bluesy.
perfect.
That's all you need, isn't it? Or
Lovely.
not?
Yeah.
Great little collection.
I mean, hey, look, my collection is nothing special. I've got 2 yacht masters and 2 subs, you know, plus my
It's a
Omega, which I never fucking wear. I'm sorry?
That's right, your Omega.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got the Omega. Which I must wear one day. I haven't worn it for ages. But after wearing the sub for 6 weeks, I just put that away and I put the bluesy on for a week. Working away with the bluesy on.
Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff.
NATO's funny. NATO's a good guy. He's fucking hilarious. Oh, here we go. We've got a super chat, Archie.
Super chat. Thank you so much from Con Monocle, $2. What trade, Archie? What trade? Sorry.
For your son,
what trade?
He wants
to do building trade. I want to get him to become a diesel fitter.
Diesel fitter. What's that?
They work on.
Well, then he can go and work in the mines.
Exactly, on 100,000 as an apprentice.
Well, on $100,000 a year, yeah, as an apprentice. They're a little bit more than $100,000 a year when they're qualified.
Yes.
How much would you earn once you've been in
$250,000?
Yeah,
in the mines. Easy. Not locally, but in the mines.
Yeah.
The mines are very inhospitable.
I think they work a month on, month off, depending which mine they're on.
Yeah.
I could do that.
Do you know much about diesel fitting?
No.
You've got to fix Caterpillar bulldozers and big machinery, the big trucks, the monster trucks, you know? That's where the money is. Sirocco, that's where the money is. You know that, Sirocco?
What about working on an offshore oil rig? How much would I get you for working on an offshore oil rig?
Well, those are big bucks too.
That's fucking massive.
Big bucks!
My ex-brother-in-law was an electrician on one of the offshore rigs down in the Bass Strait. Fucking huge money.
Because a lot of the guys that live in Thailand, some of them they live in Thailand and then go back to the oil rigs. Like you say, a month on, a month off. Or
oilies. They're oilies. They're called oilies. Yeah, there was a lot of those. They had the big bucks. Big bucks. Con Monocle, $2. I'm looking for diesel fitters.
There you go.
Excellent.
There you are, Lux. You got a job.
But wait. Is he offering me $2 to work for him or $100,000?
Yeah, but you also got to prove your qualifications to him.
Oh, I can print one off. I can print one off the internet. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's probably fine until you actually put it into practice.
as long as I get my first month's salary, I'm fine. I can survive for 1 month, and I get like 10 grand or something.
I don't know if you'd survive. Well, if you've gone in on full, you might last a day because they work their fucking asses off.
Okay,
they do.
Fair enough. Archie, what trading could you do what trading would you want to do?
Oh man, good question. Good question.
Electrician, waterworks.
Oh, I always wanted to drive machinery.
Okay, like a bulldozer, like a forklift truck.
Exactly. Yeah, machinery like that. What do you think, Sirocco?
And the gold mine.
I wanted to be a car mechanic when I was 15. I wouldn't leave school and become a mechanic.
Oh, what stopped you doing that?
My old man.
Why?
What did he say?
He didn't want me to be a mechanic.
What did he want you to do?
He wanted me to work in a bank and be a bank manager because he was a chippy. He started as a chippy, and he went, you
To
know,
be a carpenter.
I've done it the hard. Yeah, that's correct. And he wanted me not to be a tradesman. He wanted me to be a white collar worker, which, you know. So when I eventually did leave school, I said to him, I want to leave school. He told me to get a job in a bank. And I got in a job in a bank. I lasted 6 months and hated every fucking minute.
They don't have jobs like in the bank anymore. You know that?
No, it's totally different now. I mean, you're looking, Jesus, when did I leave school? 1976. So, you know, you were 4 years of age when I left school, Archie.
Wow.
Lux wasn't even a sperm in his dad's ball bag.
That's a bit specific. Yes, thank you very much.
Don't mention
What about a painter? If I was a painter, Archie, do I get big bucks being a painter? Because that's very simple, isn't it? Painting walls.
Painting's difficult.
That's very simple, but
What do you mean it's difficult? How's it hard?
It's not the greatest pay.
Oh, okay. How much would a painter get?
Don't know, but not the money that a mechanic, etc., will get, or a plumber, or whatever. It's not that it is skillful. I will have to say it is skillful. But
anyone can dip a fucking brush and a bit of paint and wick it onto a wall.
Yeah, but there is an art to it. There is an art to it. You've got to know how to do it.
Have you ever painted a wall before?
What's Yasha V? Who is Yasha V? Big deal. So you're old. What does that mean?
Who's old? I don't know.
I don't know. I think you need to elaborate. Let him elaborate. Elaborate, Yasha V. Whoever the fuck you are.
Archie, you need to read the super duper chat. Oh, fuck, where's the
super duper chat? Big Tony, Lux, tell Archie to read the big super duper chat.
Is it a member super duper chat? Did you not read it, Archie? The previous one?
Oh, do you plan on moving house when your kids finish school? Is that the one?
Will Money, $5. When I got into watches, discovered AC3 in 2021. I never thought I would say maybe I should sell some pieces and become more practical like Big Boy.
There you go. Will Money, you're spot on there. How bizarre is that?
He's getting responsible in his old age.
I'm just thinking, it's just that I'm not really that. These watches can't solve or make you happy. You know that, Sirocco, don't you?
I don't know, Archie. I'm happy with what I've got.
You got some great stuff.
Oh, I've got some watches I like. What I like isn't necessarily equate to what other people like. Big Tony says my previous chat I wrote in the comments. I'll scroll back and see if I can find it. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, sorry.
There we go. The egg business is highly automated, so I've had to adapt my role as an operations manager to be practically a full-time technician fitter. I guess that's what he meant. And that's Big Tony.
Egg business.
And my favorite troll is here. Oh, I love my favorite troll.
Oh fuck! I gotta put my hand over that image. I gotta cover it with my hand.
My favorite troll. Where have you been? I've missed my.
It reminds me of Nana Kim, to be honest. Fuck. Archie, did Nana Kim have teeth like that?
Like what?
What do you mean, like what?
Archie's just looking gobsmacked at the image.
He hasn't been fucking listening for the last 20 minutes.
I haven't seen.
I know.
Here, look at the screen. Oh, fuck.
Oh my god, fuck.
Was Nana Kim's teeth like that?
Brutal. That is so nasty.
So, Archie, maybe you should get rid of the Beamer and buy yourself a Toyota Yaris.
The problem is,
secondhand.
okay, let me tell you the problem is with the Beamer, if I want to get out of it, I need to put in probably about $10,000.
Well, that's a year lease, basically, isn't it? That's a year in your lease that you got to pay.
But
Yeah,
don't
it's
think
bullshit.
about how much you've got to put into it right now. Think about how much you'd have to put into it if you kept paying it.
That's a fair point.
Like when do you cut your losses? It's like the stock market. Ah, I've lost 10 grand. Yeah, but if you keep going, you could have lost 20 grand. Because when those plastic water pumps start breaking, Archie, it's going to cost you a lot more than 10 grand.
Well, he's got a warranty plan, so he'll have the 5-year warranty plan. So he's okay with the plastic pumps. No. But as soon as he decides to keep it, that's when it'll start breaking.
What about the brake pads, tires, oil?
That's normal wear and tear.
Yeah,
He's got to pay for. And he's whining about his tires costing $400 or something. I remember that. That was a little while ago. Fuck me. I got a shitty old fucking Holden. My tires are $650. They've probably gone up now.
Each.
Oh.
That's the real
Can I
one.
tell you how much my tires
are? HSV, but it's not just a normal shitty Holden. It's
still a shitty old Holden. They don't make them anymore.
How many horsepower has it got?
I got no idea. I just know when I put the foot down. I haven't seen it for 2 months.
Archie, can I tell you how much my tire costs? For my Mazda 3.
How much?
So a brand new tire for my Mazda 3 is 123 Australian dollars.
That's not much.
Yeah, that's why you need to get a fucking Japanese shit box.
Eco shit box, thank you.
Eco shit box. If you want a Toyota Yaris, I have one in Thailand for you, okay? Because I've got a fucking Toyota Yaris that I've paid for. If you want it, I'll send it over to you. All you need to do is pay for the shipping.
I'm going to highlight a very sensible comment from Trooper. And this is referring to your Beamer. Enjoyment value means something, and you enjoy it, Archie. So let's be fair.
Means something.
Yeah, because you know when you see it in that in that BMW, doesn't it brighten your mood? You're just like, I'm in Paris.
Like I got in Archie's car back in October, and he was so enjoying this thing, and he's talking to the car, and he's changing the ambient lighting, and he's doing this, and he's doing that. He's enjoying the fucking thing. This is all his stick. He loves the fucking thing. He's not going to get rid of it. Be good if he stopped watching porn while we're talking to him.
I see.
I understand.
Put a NATO strap on it, Curly.
What?
Put a NATO strap on it. What do you think? Blue or orange?
A NATO strap on what? A NATO strap on what?
NATO, you know, the straps. The NATO straps.
On what?
On what?
Put a NATO strap on what? What are you watching, Archie? You're watching the wrong show.
BMW here, and then you suddenly
straps. NATO straps. I'm just teasing you guys. Seriously, Sirocco, you know what? I got to tell you, you're right. You're 100% right, man. What can I say? You're right.
I'm always right, Archie. I'm right and I'm wrong as well.
That tire is $120. So you're going to replace them, or what are you going to do? They're 16 inch, aren't they? 16 inch?
Yeah, 16 inch. 16.
It's not terrible. That's not terrible.
Yeah, and that should last
Archie, talking of NATO straps and shit, do you remember your friend, who apparently no longer your friend, Rich Buddy, a couple of years ago?
Yes.
And he had a bluesy?
Yes.
Do you remember remember he put that that yellow strap on?
Yes.
That yellow rubber strap? How cool was that? What do you reckon about doing that? Rubber. Well, that was a pretty cool looking watch, wasn't it?
It was very cool.
Yeah.
He was a cool guy, don't you think?
I like Rich. Every now and again, he does a stream, and I get an email from him. But it's always every time I see the email, it's too late for me to jump on.
Oh,
So,
that's
so
good.
Rocco, are you really going to Bangers, or you're not? You're not sure?
I'm not
Because we're trying
100% sure. I might
to-
in November. I've just got to see what's going on in my personal life in November, basically.
Okay.
You know,
Fair
I've got other things that obviously outside of the streams.
Such as?
You know, I've just visited the US and seen my girlfriend, and she might decide she's coming. I know she's talking about coming over again in November, December. So it's just a matter of when she decides to come.
Are you saying you would choose your girlfriend over the Archieverse?
Well, she has certain facilities that the Archieverse doesn't have for me.
Such as?
Well, just use your imagination.
Strap-on?
Nothing to do with strapping on. Let's just say she's got facilities which there's no one in the Archieverse so far that I'm aware
Maybe
of.
can I provide those facilities for you?
You're of the wrong gender, also.
Oh, are you assuming my gender? How dare you?
Well, I've seen you, Max.
When? You haven't seen me.
I have too.
But you haven't seen. But you haven't seen.
I haven't seen I haven't seen whatever facilities that you're trying to share
you
with
don't know
me.
what I've got to offer.
Thank God. Stop it.
Just because I got hairy arms doesn't mean I can't. You should assume my gender.
Well, I've seen you I've seen you put the camera on in public, wearing your Ray-Bans or whatever the fuck they were.
Yeah.
And I've also seen you on camera. You have put your camera on one time in a after show.
Yeah.
You forget, you see.
Yeah, I got a really bad memory.
Yeah, I've got a very good memory. Even though I'm old and I should be, my memory should be failing, some things I remember, unfortunately.
I worry that I'm going to get Alzheimer's when I'm older.
Well, my mother had it, so it's kind of it's in my
Is it hereditary?
I don't know. I don't think it is. I hope it isn't. No. But that said, I'm just going to drop the link for JCB to jump on and make some. Start talking a bit of sense in this live stream.
Oh, what's he up to?
Hopefully, JCB. Apparently he had a bit of a headache last night. Oh, this morning after last night.
Oh, fuck.
We need JCB on because he'll be able to talk a bit more sense.
He will bring some class.
He's a sensible person.
Yeah.
He'll give some class to the Archieverse.
He will.
What is Archie looking at? I wish we had a
doing?
mirror. Archie, can you tomorrow go and buy a mirror and hang it on the wall behind you?
Yes,
Those curtains
sir.
are always closed anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Those blue curtains of yours are always shut. So maybe if you stick a mirror over there, then we can actually have a look. Because sometimes it's a bit hard. If you lift your head a little, just to lift your head about a couple of millimeters.
Higher?
Chin up,
Yes.
Archie.
Chin up, Archie.
Go up a bit. No, up. No, down. No, that's down. Archie, up a bit more. No, up.
That's fucking down, Archie.
That's the wrong way.
Up.
A bit more. There you go.
Higher. No. Up.
Yeah.
Up.
There we go. What's he? Okay, that's perfect. No, he's moved again. Fuck.
Super chat, Archie. $50.
Super chat. Here we go.
Jesus
$60.
Did you see he switch the screens? Did you see he switch the screen?
Do you see him switch the screen and wake up suddenly?
$50 super
Did you
chat,
see
Archie.
the reflection in his glasses turn into dollar signs?
All right.
Fuck
100% right.
Jean-Claude Beaver, help us, please. If you're able to talk to us,
Help
talk
us.
to us.
Someone
Bring
help
some
us.
class.
You know, a guy I haven't spoken to for a long time, since the old Marcelo days, is NATO. Oh, here we go.
Super
Super
chat.
chat. Real one.
$50, Archie.
$5 Tiktology. Arch, please do. Mike the Snake, look what I can do. Look what I can do.
Look what
Do
I
it
can
again.
do.
Do it again. Now you're full screen. Do it
Let me
again.
take down the
Look what
panel.
I
Wait.
can do.
Ooh.
Look what I can do. Look what I can do.
Yes, look what I can do.
I love Mike the Snake, don't you?
Yeah, he's cool. He's very cool.
Poor Mikey. Poor Mikey.
I miss his marbles. I miss the marbles that he likes to show.
So
His
does
marbles.
Mikey. Mikey misses them as well. Just doesn't realise that he lost them.
So, guys, in the chat, we got another super chat.
CB.
$5, $50.
Sirocco, shooting the gun only once every 6 months is bad for your PSA valve. Must practice in between.
Very good, CB. I'll just say, you know, it's a little bit more than once every 6 months. Let's just put it that way. My PSA value is doing okay, thank God. Talking of which, I've got to see the doctor.
If you do it a lot in your American trip, doesn't that average out over the year?
Oh, I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does. But I will say, if you have sex, roughly the time frame is, so you've got to go for a blood test for your PSA value, okay, for prostate. And if you've had sex within 48 hours of that blood test, that can actually give you a false reading.
Oh, is that right?
Yep. I found that out when I had the prostate scare a couple of years ago. I did a bit of investigation into it all.
Oh,
and that was one of the things I said to the doctor. I said, you know, hey, I've heard this, and he said, yeah, you're right. And I said, well, what about 12 hours prior? And he said, just go and do your bloody go and get everything else checked, which I did, and yeah, I had a bit of a scare, but I was okay.
Oh, I hope everything's okay.
Yeah, so right.
Is there anything that
yes, JT, don't jerk it fucking 12 hours before the test. Leave it alone, no matter what temptation you may have.
Is there anything a man can do to check himself to make sure everything's good?
Go and get a blood test.
That's it. I mean, I don't know. I mean,
blood test is the best thing you can do. Yeah, that's what you have to do.
Yeah.
I had blood test as well. That's the best
get
way.
Your blood test every
you should do
year.
it every 12 months.
Yes, I was on after my scare and biopsy. I was on every 6 months. I'm now back to every 12 months. Yeah,
I've only had like one blood test, and that was like 4 years ago.
Mate, you're freaking. You're in your 30s. I mean, it doesn't. It's when you hit sort of you're around the 50s. That's when they recommend that you really start to take a look at what's going on.
But back in the day, no one ever did this shit, did they? This is only a new thing.
Yeah, and they all fucking died, and people were dying, and guys were dying, but it was never spoken about then either.
Yeah, no one ever thought about doing this shit in the 80s or
in the old days, and it's not that long ago. It wasn't just a blood test; it was literally go in and the doctor would put on a rubber glove, and that's how they checked. Now, yeah. No.
I'm laughing at Phoenician Cedar. Sorry, I apologize.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Stick your finger up your ass.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Yeah, that's basically what I was asking. Is there anything that we can do to check ourselves?
Well, you got to get yourself into some really weird angles to get your own finger up your ass, and then know what to prod, and then know what to prod about.
But what if you're backed up? What if you haven't been to the toilet and You feel
Well,
something.
Yeah, maybe take a dump first.
Alright.
There we go.
What
SVT
are we
snack.
talking
I'm going to
about?
highlight this. I like this. This is sensible stuff. SVT
Oh.
snack. I don't always seek sexual advice, but when I do, it's from boomers on the Archie Luxury Show. There you go.
Super chat from CB.
There you go.
$5.
Super chat from CB, $5 in the US. Apart from blood tests, we get the Glover rubber glove pleasure experience. Choose doctors with small hands.
Can you choose to have a female doctor?
I did have a female doctor, and she had nice hands.
Oh, nice. Can you do that in
Wow.
Australia? Oh, yeah, you can do that in Australia.
Yeah.
But what if you don't like the doctor? Can you say I want a different doctor? Is that or they don't take?
I
Well,
get it.
pick your
You're
doctor.
free
It's
to
not like the
you're free to
NHS.
choose your doctor. Yeah.
He's they got a different system there. It's the NHS.
Yeah, NHS, everything's free. Yeah, you get what you get and you deal with it.
Yeah, it's very very tough what they do in the UK. You get the UK system. It doesn't seem to be that great. You know, the funny thing in the UK is they no longer have many council houses. Council houses are a thing of the past.
You know what's even worse, Archie?
Council house.
Archie.
Sorry, what's even worse?
Even I want to go away from the council houses. Go back to the hospitals. You know what's
Sure.
even worse about NHS hospitals in the UK?
What's that?
Let's say you have a family member that's stuck in hospital for a week or two because of some issue, right? And you want to go and visit them. You have to fucking pay to park your fucking car in a hospital, and it's not small money. You got to pay like £5 an hour or something.
Yeah.
I don't believe you should be. You
Where
should have
is
to
it?
pay in the UK.
Well, that's anywhere. We got to pay here.
Okay.
You want to visit? You want to
What the fuck? You got to pay to see your fucking sick family member?
But
And you're
I
stuck in
don't
a
understand.
hospital.
Well, you got to pay parking. You got to pay parking anywhere. Yeah.
You can take a public
JCB is
transport.
here.
It's a fucking hospital. JCB.
Yeah, but-
JCB, how are you going? He's come to talk about prostates.
Prostate massage.
Can you give them?
prostate exams.
How you
Can you
going?
stand up?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
noticed one thing I noticed in Melbourne is there's so much massage shops have opened up in the recent
They're fu-
couple of years. What the
There's
fuck?
one just around the corner from my house, and I keep walking past it every day, going, "So should I just pop in there for half an hour?"
If you
Just
get
on my way.
caught, JCB, just say it was because you was worried about your prostate.
Well, I don't know if it's. I just want to check out. It could actually be a legit massage place. I need to find out.
Yeah,
No, we don't want one of those.
How do you know? How do
You
you
don't-
know if you go in and you want a massage, or you go in, and it is a legit place, and you go in wanting a happy ending? How is that going to go?
Yeah, well, I think you'd figure it out pretty quickly if you were going to
Could
get
you
a happy
sue them?
ending or not. Wouldn't
Can you sue them
sue them for what?
for touching you?
Well,
You say, "What the fuck you doing?
if-
I didn't ask you to touch me."
But it's a massage joint.
Sexual
though.
assault. Sexual
Isn't
assault.
that
I
what
want
they're
fucking
supposed
50 grand out of you.
What? Wouldn't you be happy about that?
I'd be happy with
No.
50 grand from suing them for sexual assault, to be honest.
Hey, how about? But what do you do? Just say you walk into a place. What's the etiquette for asking if it's a rub and tug joint? Like, what do you
You
do?
ask
Do you just
them,
say
have they got
straight up
extras?
Archie knows all of this. Archie, here we go.
extras?
You've got to. Do you have extras? Do you provide extras?
Do you provide extras?
Is-
Okay.
Is there a specific term for it?
But-
Extras, or do you just go in
BBBJ,
and they
what's
say,
it?
"Get your kid off," and you just get all your kid off and lie there, forgetting the towel, and lay on your back on the table and see what happens.
Yeah, and just say what happens. Hope for the best, kind of thing.
And hope for the best. And
'Cause you'll
hope that
soon
a
find
woman
out.
comes in.
Yeah, because then
I'm
they'll
sure.
quickly say, "Oh, it's not that sort of place, mate." You know, put your pants back
Yeah.
on if it.
Yeah.
That
What you're saying is, if there's a bit of a scream, they'll just.
Well, what you
say,
should do is normally they got
yeah.
a phone number on the door. You ring up around the corner and say, "Excuse me, how much is? I want this. Do you provide this?" And they will
Yeah.
tell you, "Yes, sir. Yes, we provide this," or "No, we don't." Oh, so You know that we
Yeah.
don't provide that. It's like the same way. How do you ring a hotel up and ask them, look, I don't want the full night rate. I only want to hire the room for 3 hours. How do you say that to them?
fuck.
It might be cheaper just to go to Bali and just wander down the streets in Kuta and Bali.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you say that, how do you say that to them? I only want the room for 3 hours. Is that rude?
You just say, I'm
No, you just say
driving.
it,
You just say, I'm driving. I've been driving for 12
I like
hours.
the way they've heard this shit before. You've been, what the fuck?
I only need it for 3 hours because I want to
Curtain.
rest because I've been driving.
Yeah, Phoenician's got a good point. Curtains at the shop equals RNT. What's RNT? Rub and tug.
And tugs.
This joint near my house, Phoenician,
Curtains
right?
at the shop.
It's all black. All the windows are blacked out. They're blacked out. You can't see.
Well, there you
inside.
go. There's your answer.
Yeah, it's not
Why are they
curtains.
blacking out the windows?
He also says have $20 in your hand after you're taking off your kit. But how about if you, because you know how they tell you to, you know, take off your kit and wrap yourself in a towel and get in the bed. How about if you just slip a 50 in under the towel and see what happens when they take the
Yeah,
towel off?
you know what happens? The 50 goes missing.
It just goes. It just
And then you get nothing.
you just lost $50, mate.
There you go.
Can I ask you this? Can I ask you this? When it says massage, is that code word for brothel though, or is it just rub and tug?
What the fuck?
No. Like, is it like what level of what level of service can you get
Okay,
in
let
there?
me explain it to you. The way it works is this, right? There's a difference between, because officially it's what the laws are. See?
Yeah.
Like-
Okay.
Okay, so a lot of these massage places, they would say you have a fee. You pay the fee for the girl and the room, and then extras you have to negotiate directly with the girl. That's nothing to do with the house.
Okay,
you understand?
Gotcha. Yeah.
So-
It's a
Holy
private.
shit.
It's just a space where you can negotiate a deal.
Yes. So then you have to. It actually becomes. Look, to be honest with you, in some cases you're better off just going to a prostitute and paying the fee, whereas here you're paying the hourly fee for a massage and the room. Then you're negotiating an extra fee for extras, like, you know.
Okay, Arch, I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay,
Sure.
Gotcha.
I need to ask you a question. So you're saying go to a hooker. JCB lives in Melbourne, so let's talk Melbourne. And you're going there next week.
Hey,
so
I've
this
actually
could
got
be
the
relevant.
answer to all of those questions.
Go
I
on.
How
just
much is a
Googled.
hooker going to cost?
In Australia,
Well, I know the Daily Planet 30 years ago was $180 an
that
hour.
closed down. You know that closed down.
Soccer
What, the Daily
speaking from
Planet?
experience there.
Yes, it's gone.
I used to do some work for them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I
they
used to do work for brothels.
closed. Because what happened is a lot of
That's in Elstonwick, isn't it?
yes, Elstonwick. That's it.
Elstonwick,
You hit it on the head. Yeah, that's a
Yep.
good area there.
Yeah, Elstonwick.
Abbotsford.
Yeah,
What's
Yeah,
the-
I
done
got
it.
your answer. I got your answer,
Horn
JCB.
Street, Abbotsford.
Here's your answer, okay? You go to Yelp and you search, and it gives you a list
Oh,
of
there
all
you
the
go.
places.
Oh, there you go. All right, Luxy's onto it. Yelp.
Actually,
Best massage with
okay,
happy.
there's another one. You could also use a site called Lacanto in Australia. Lacanto.
What's that? What's that?
That's
Arch knows him. He knows him off the top.
How do you spell this?
Lacanto. Lacanto.
Yeah. Okay. Because
And there was Cracker. Cracker got closed down by the FBI.
Why?
And there was another one called Backpage. You remember the Melbourne Truth? Years ago, the Melbourne Truth?
no, what's that?
That was a smutty newspaper. It had used to advertise that sort of shit in the back of it.
Okay.
The Melbourne Truth. You must have heard the Melbourne Truth.
Before my time, mate.
Melbourne Truth.
Okay.
Melbourne Truth was a Melbourne tabloid newspaper.
Oh God, that's 30 years ago.
It's
Probably
season
closed down
production,
25 years ago. Yeah,
1993.
The
there you
Melbourne
go.
Truth.
30 years ago.
Yeah.
You guys were
I was
still
in
in
high-
bloody school.
I was in high school. Yeah. 93. Yeah. I was in year 8, I think. No.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
year 9. Year 9.
When did you leave school, JCB?
96 was my last year, so 96, yeah, and then uni 97, yeah.
Jesus.
It seems like yesterday, but when you think about it, that's a long fucking time ago. The time's
Fucking
gone.
hell of a long time ago.
Yeah,
And I feel even older.
yeah, a lot of time goes quick, hey?
Mr. Nippon Nobody Gold Coast Bulletin. Yes, it is still printed, the Gold Coast Bulletin. I
Yes,
think
the
it's
Gold
a
Coast. That's a Murdoch paper. It's part of news.com.
yeah, I believe so, yeah.
But everything's online now, right? There's all websites. You want an escort, if you want this and that, you just go online. It's all there. You fucking do it, and someone comes to your house. You know what I mean?
No, that's extra. You got to pay a lot extra if you want them to do out service. That's in calls or out calls.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah,
Make an out call is really expensive.
Yeah, okay.
And
What
the
do you
weird
so
thing
you?
is, too,
When you
there
go,
some websites where they want unrealistic prices, crazy prices.
Okay. And when you go on to them, you go to a brothel, right? That's where they do their work,
No,
or do you go, or is it?
it
Do they
depends.
hire it?
Okay, it's a state-based legislation, but in Queensland, a prostitute is allowed to be a sole operator from one premises.
Okay. But they're not going to invite dudes around to their house. Wouldn't they have a place where they go?
Well, they often use the cheap motels.
Yeah.
And sometimes they do invite their dudes to their house, but you know, you've got to.
There'd be a lot of that going on in the Gold Coast. I could just imagine the Gold Coast must be full of seedy joints.
So, Archie, just a matter of interest. What sort of seedy motels in Oxley do they use?
Well, actually, you know, near Kangaroo Point, those seedy hotels there, they've often used.
Okay.
Those ones on Mains Road there, going over the Story Bridge, just before you go over the Story Bridge.
I must be staying in the wrong place.
I went to the Story Bridge Hotel once. I had a steak there. It was pretty good.
Yeah, Story Bridge Hotel.
Hotel, yeah. Underneath the Story Bridge, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Hear any strange noises coming from other rooms?
No, not at the time. No, when I was living in Brizzy, I met a friend of mine. He came to visit me, and we went there, and they had a nice, had a good steak.
Massage.
Yeah, what's this? Phoenician saying JCB googled the Albanese massage he got caught a few years ago. Seriously?
Anthony
Albanese. That's our prime minister to all the punters from overseas who don't follow politics.
Lux, do some work.
What's that? I was just Googling some stuff.
Yeah. Albanese massage.
Huh? What do you want me to Google?
My Wi-Fi shit. Why's my Wi-Fi so shit tonight?
What do you want me to Google?
Is that the one
Albanese
on the Daily Mail
massage.
you're looking at?
What's that? What's Albanese?
Albanese. Look at Phoenician's comment. Yeah, he's our prime minister. Lux.
Oh, fuck. If I search that...
I'll highlight his comment just to give you a clue. There we go. Maybe.
Let me have a look.
Fuck, my Wi-Fi shit.
Albanese. What's wrong with Wi-Fi in Australia? Everyone seems to have shit Wi-Fi.
Yeah, because we've got fucking the NBN, which they fucked up in Australia. They didn't do it properly. The National Broadband Network, which was supposed to be fully fiber optic to your house, but then when it gets to your street, you get copper from the street to your house, and that fucks the whole thing up.
I'm just on mobile broadband, and currently where I am, I should have 5 fucking G, and it's like 3 half the time. Shit.
I'm not finding anything coming up really clearly, Phoenician, on that one.
No, I don't think there's any proof of that. With myth busted.
Yeah,
myth busted, I'm afraid. As much as I don't like Albanese, I'm sorry to say myth busted.
All right, I'm going to share a link in the private chat. Do not bring it on screen, okay?
Sure.
Archie will enjoy it.
I'll have a look.
I'm sure JCB will enjoy it.
What is
I'm sure
that?
Sirocco will be booking his flight as soon as he looks at it.
And
Now you got 3 guys all checking out this website.
yeah, but it's not. It's
Expensive.
not fair. It's not fair for the punters, Lux. You got to put it up. Come on.
Oh, I can't share it. If we get a super chat,
Okay.
maybe I'll share a
Why not-
secret link.
Why not?
But this link can only be shared on private email addresses, okay? Not in the chat.
Oh, it's coming up now. Okay, here we go. Oh, cool. Oh shit.
Yeah.
The best
What
one
am I
is
supposed to do here, Lux?
Hong Kong.
Oh, this is cool.
Okay, thank you.
We'll have to. We'll do this on offline. The punters will get pissed off.
Yeah,
at us,
yeah.
Luxy.
So
Archie, how much do you
check
reckon that link's worth?
Did you?
$10?
I don't think it's that.
What-
The link's pretty docile.
What are you talking about?
I
Hong
was,
Kong. Choose Hong Kong.
Hey, I actually had a good show on the super chats this morning. I was on the train.
Yes. Yes.
Fuck, you cleaned up, man. That was awesome. Well done. Well done. I just wanted to come on and say
Yeah.
congrats on
No,
a
Bear's
big
done a
show.
great job. It's great to have him on.
What did he pick up? I think I just saw it was a Yachtmaster.
Yachtmaster.
2?
Yachtmaster Steel Yachtmaster.
Still
Beautiful watch.
Yachtmaster 2. Yeah, big boy. Okay.
Who
Nice.
got a steel Yachtmaster? Which
Bear did.
Yachtmaster?
Bear did. Yachtmaster 2.
Yachtmaster
Which
2.
one?
Yeah. I've never been a
Oh.
fan of that watch, to be honest. I've got to be honest with you guys.
It's a
Not
fucking-
a fan.
I'm sorry. I apologise, Bear, for saying this, but I've said it before. I think the Yachtmaster 2 is just dog shit.
Yeah.
It's a,
yeah.
it's a,
Oh, it looks really good on his wrist, but
Very sorry. I apologise. I've got to close that off because my
Yeah, look,
Wi-Fi
I mean,
is just fucking.
no, don't-
sorry,
don't
but the
apologise.
Yachtmaster 2 is just
You know,
terrible
You
watch.
don't like it. Yeah. I mean, good on
It's
him
terrible.
if he loves it and that. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Yeah.
There you go. It's just no. Sorry.
what's wrong with it? What don't you like about it?
I just hate it. I think it's irrelevant. It's just crap. It's. I think it's the worst watch in the whole Rolex catalog. Frankly,
Even worse than a
Yeah.
Cellini?
Yeah,
I think
I
it's terrible.
it is.
I think
Yeah.
it's absolutely terrible.
What does
If it
it
was
do? It's like
coming to you
it's a
for free, would you
regatta
take it?
count. It's a regatta timer or something, right? I don't even know what it does.
Yeah, well, that's what it's supposed to be, and it's supposed to count down to starts. But this is where I
Yeah.
say it's irrelevant. I don't know when it first came out, but they've,
Yeah.
you know, it's just, you know, if you're going to wear a Yachtmaster, at least something like I've got, which is, you know, a little bit classier. You walk in, you go in the yacht club, and it's a nice looking watch. You know, yes, it was
Oh,
apparently
that one.
people said it was supposed to be the.
Yeah,
Why?
fully iced out. How about the
That
iced
That
out?
is just an
My
abomination.
Wi-Fi is so bad. I'm going to jump off and come back, or maybe I'm not.
Okay.
It's getting late.
I think Sirocco really is.
Yeah,
He's just making an excuse so we can look at that website that I sent him.
No, I've had to
Booking his
close it
flight
off
to
because
Hong
it
Kong
wasn't
right
doing
away.
anything. It's fucked. I just don't like that Yachtmaster 2. I think it's an awful watch. Sorry, but look at it. It doesn't matter about the band or bloody bracelet or whatever. Just look at the dial. It's fucking horrible.
Look,
And
I
it
mean, I
has
wouldn't call
Sexology
it
said,
horrible,
it's
but it's
44 mil.
it's just not an attractive looking watch to me anyway.
It's not.
Just not a nice.
It seriously
looking
isn't.
Yeah.
When I was in the UK, the grey dealer that I know over there had one, and he said, "What do you think of this?" Because he knows I'm a boatie, and I told him exactly what I'm saying to you guys. I said, "I think it's a dog shit watch," and he looked at me and went, "Really?" I said, and he had the Yachtmaster 40 blue dial, and I said, "Now that's gorgeous."
Yeah, it's chalk and cheese.
You know.
What is one of these?
Totally
cost,
different. Two
March?
totally different. I understand where Rolex are coming from with it.
they're not cheap.
But they're
Cheap.
not cheap at all. No.
That's what like list would be about maybe 18,
16,
something
17,
like
yeah, something like
Steel.
that. Yep.
18,700 retail.
You go.
US.
Oh, that's
Nato,
US.
You're
That's
spot on,
US.
Nato.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah. Oh, cool.
You
you see this-
program for the 10 to 1 countdown. Absolutely correct, Nato.
There was
Because
a
it
new
is a
Merc
regatta
release
watch.
today, Arch.
Oh.
I think it was today.
100%.
Arch,
What happened today?
Did you see there was a new Mercedes coupe was released today? I'm pretty sure it was
No.
today. It was the
A Mercedes coupe?
it's the CLE. So they've replaced the C class coupe and the E class coupe with this one coupe now called the CLE. Looks pretty. It looks pretty
I'll bring it on the
nice.
screen. I'll bring it on the screen.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
They did
Pull
this
it up,
before.
pull it up.
Remember they did that before the CLK used to do that, wasn't it?
No, the CLK was its own thing, really. It was its own little beast, and then they had the coupes.
Look.
It's yeah, it's okay. It's very
Quite nice looking.
angular. Yeah, it's not bad. That's not bad.
I kind of like it. Yeah.
Today.
Oh yeah, from that angle, that looks pretty cool.
That's great. Yeah. Love it.
So so no more A class coupe, no more C class coupe. I think.
Fuck. Why is that? I don't know if I like that.
Yeah, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts?
I like
Nice.
the E-coupe.
I like it.
I always thought the C
Rocco
looked
likes
a bit
it,
of a
yeah.
compromise. I must say, I always thought the C class coupe was always a bit of a compromise. It was never as nice as
What the fuck? Have you seen the
BMW.
dashboard? Is this thing going to the fucking moon? Look at the
Yeah,
world
check
map
it out.
in the middle.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ. Look at that.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
insane.
That's
go
the
to the fucking
GPS. That's in
moon.
case you're not sure what country you're in, let alone what town.
So what, when you're driving on different planets, you can.
I like the
use
shape
that.
of the steering wheel. The layout of the steering wheel. I quite like that.
Yep. Flat
But all of
bottom
these
wheel.
screens, fuck me dead. I thought you meant to focus on the fucking road, not focus on all these fucking screens.
Yeah. Yeah.
It wasn't that long ago. You couldn't have a TV screen looking at you. Do you remember that? In a car, you could not have a screen pointed at the driver that the driver could see. And now
Really?
everything's fucking going back a long time.
Screens, like my dad's his car has got a TV screen. It's got a TV. It's one of the early Mercs that had a TV, and when you're in drive, it turns the TV off. Like you can't have the TV going when you put it into drive. Yeah, that's actually to watch TV though, like to actually watch television.
Yeah. But
Does it
isn't
still
it
pick
as
up TV?
distracting to have a screen, a touchpad screen? It's probably more distracting, I think, now.
Yeah, 100%.
Because you're there trying to touch it, trying to figure out where you're going on the map or whatever it might be. You know.
What I don't get is this, right? You could be driving along in your car and eating a McDonald's fucking Big Mac meal, right? Have a Big Mac in one hand, fucking drink in the other hand, and chips in between your legs, right? That's legal, but you can't touch your phone to change the song on your iPhone or something.
No, but you don't understand. They are there to snab you. Dictator Dan is just like fine. It's a fine you. They're there to fine you.
Yeah, but
And-
it's not only Dictator Dan.
fine,
It's everywhere.
The
Right?
annoying thing is, rich people have this shit integrated into their cars. Apple Play, Android Play, all this stuff.
Rich people like ArchieLuxury with a Beamer.
You understand what I'm saying, JCB? Rich people, it's the lower
Lux, did you see
socioeconomic
me ignore me?
groups.
Yeah.
Why don't they ban eating then?
Just keep saying it.
The answer is they're just there to fine you. They're just
Yeah,
keep
they
saying
should.
it.
Be honest, they want more revenue.
Australia
Everyone's
is
sucking
one
a
of the
cheeseburger
nastiest.
down. They should fine you.
It's one of the nastiest places in the world to get fined. Cameras and
Fine.
You don't have to touch your phone in your car to change the
and there's
music.
camera. In Queensland, we've got cameras. We've got cameras that actually.
I'm just making the point, Sirocco, that
No,
there's
I understand exactly what you're saying. Yeah.
you could be smoking a cigarette or smoking a pipe or some shit like that. You know, the ash could fall between your legs and you're fucking going and you know.
Oh
that's,
God,
that's,
I remember I used to smoke. I remember that
How many
Pulling a
times has
cigarette
the,
out of my
how many
mouth
times
and
has
I
the
You
dick
could
fallen off
smoke
your
and
spiggy?
drive a manual car with a cell
Yeah.
phone as well.
That's
Well,
what I mean.
we didn't have cell phones when I smoked, Archie.
Yes, it's you had the
I
280.
remember-
I
Fine
remember
for,
pulling red
Yeah.
herring off the end of the cigarette and landing between my legs and trying to beat
Rocco,
it. It didn't burn my
what did you
jeans.
do? So, Rocco,
Yeah,
what did you
it's
do
happened to me a few
back in the
times.
day when you
Yeah.
didn't have internet and you didn't
Yeah.
have phones? What
Yeah.
did you do to keep yourself amused all fucking day?
I was out. I was always out. If I
Out
when I
where?
was single, I was at work, or then and at night time I was out. I was never home. I used
So
to
when
go
you're
home to
out,
go to
what are you
sleep.
doing? Going to watch a movie? Going to bowling?
No,
What are you doing?
I was out socializing in the pubs or whatever it might have been.
So you was hanging around on
nightclubs,
street
whatever.
corners? Is that what you're saying?
With the
Not
ladies of
street
the
corners,
night.
not necessarily. Well, I was in the. I spent my single days in nights. I was in the pubs and the
Florida.
nightclubs. No, I was in the UK then, JCB,
Ah.
a long time ago. You got to remember, I'm a lot older than you. I came to Australia in 1988, and I was 29.
Fuck, I wasn't even born.
Exactly.
ABC's in the
Wow,
house.
you came in
Jump on ABC.
1988. That was the anniversary year, wasn't it?
It says, it was the bicentenary, wasn't it?
Was it?
Yeah.
Something?
Don't know. Can't remember.
When 1988. That was the centenary year. It was the centenary of the 1788.
Bicentenary. Two
bicentenary.
200 years.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Gotta get our math straight, man.
No, November the 12th, 1988, I landed in Melbourne.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why
You'd
did
never
you
been
choose
to
Melbourne?
Australia before?
No, that was my first time. And never left. Well,
Yeah.
I came here on holiday and got married and I stayed.
Yeah. A lot of people just came here. I mean, obviously, Archie's parents are immigrants or grandparents. My family were immigrants. They just came here. It was like they had to get away from wherever they were. Australia was the place, or they couldn't make the trip over to the US or Canada or wherever, or to the UK, so they came to Australia. Australia was taking people in. Come to Australia. We've got the White Australia policy, but we'll still let you in. You can go do all the fucking labour and have all the shit jobs and come over. All good.
No, you're right there. It was a tough period, but it's now very hard to get into Australia. A lot of these, I think, for example, they really, these students who come here, I think they sell them a pipe dream because they won't necessarily get citizenship.
Well, they're not going to get a job because there's too many of them here anyway. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like come to Australia, get a degree that's worth fuck all. That's not going to get you a job.
Well, they cost you a fortune. I think they rip the students off. To be totally honest with you,
it's the biggest rot. It's the biggest rot in Australia, probably.
I think they do. Some of these people can't really afford it either. They really can't afford the cost. But hey,
how many taxi drivers have you met who had come here and were doing like a business degree?
Yes,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It is very, very, very
business management. Business management.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
You're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
It's guys, I'm gonna have to shoot off. I gotta get to some sleep.
Before you go, Archie.
Yes.
Before you go, you went too quickly last night. At least say thank you to the few super chatters that you've had tonight.
Yes, let's go through the list here. JT, we had Big Tony, we had Con Monocle, Will Money, Tiktology, CB, and we almost broke even tonight. That was a good night for the morning show.
Almost broke even. If you break even, that's close. That's all that matters.
Yeah, no, I really enjoy the show. It's great to chat and have you guys on. Luxy, you run it for as long as you want. Just end it whenever you want. I'll see you tomorrow.
Sweet dreams.
See you, buddy.
Take it easy, Arch.
Good night.
He's
And
off.
there he goes, off to sleep.
Off
He's
the
done.
sleepy guys.
Yeah. Look, Australia's a good country though. Overall, like you can come here, you can get a job, It's pretty clean, you know. Standard of living's good. If you get Medicare, you're set. Once you get citizenship.
Why did you choose Melbourne?
Well, you don't
as the
even
first-
need citizenship. I'm not an Australian citizen, and I've got Medicare.
You can get Medicare. Maybe you're a resident.
Yeah.
You can become a resident. or
Yeah, I'm
something,
resident. Well, as soon as you're a resident, you get everything. Yeah.
Yep.
What was the reason
why
for
don't-
choosing Melbourne?
Well, my parents chose Melbourne. So I was born in Melbourne. My parents
No,
moved here.
Sirocco. Because Sirocco said he
Oh,
went to Melbourne.
sorry, Lux.
It's okay.
Sorry, Lux. What was the question?
I mean, was there any particular reason in choosing Melbourne over Sydney or Perth or anywhere else?
Yeah, I met this girl in the UK, and she was from Melbourne, and I came out here thinking I was here for a holiday for 6 months, and then ended up we got married.
Wow.
You know, didn't expect it. I didn't think I didn't know that I was going to come here and get married. I thought I was on a world tour. I was going to come to Australia and then go to the United States and then back to the UK and then figure it out from there.
How old were you when you got married, Sirocco?
I was which time?
The first one. Oh, well, when you came here from.
When I came
the
here,
UK.
I was 29 when I got here. I was 30 when we got married.
Wow.
Was that your first wife? Second, third?
Second. That was my second wife.
Yeah.
My
No,
first wife, I was married at 22. I was divorced at 23.
Yeah. Fuck. 22, 23. Yeah.
Wow.
You can't. I similar for me. I think my first wife, I got married when I was 23, divorced at 25. Even though we'd been together for a long time before that.
Yep.
And my advice to my kids is always going to be, don't get married before you're 30. Wait till.
Yeah, I think you're
got to
spot
be
on.
30.
Yeah.
I reckon.
Yeah. Look, it works
'Cause you
for some. It didn't work for me. Obviously, it didn't work for you either.
Yeah, that's
So
it.
you're married again now. So
Yeah,
how old were you when you got married this time?
33, I think it was.
Okay, and you've been married a while now, yeah?
Yeah, 10 years. I might have been younger even. I think we got married in 2011. Hang on, so 12 years. 32 I was. Yeah, 32.
Okay, there you go. You see, I got married in 1989 to my second wife. I was just 30, and I left her a month before my 50th birthday, and 2 months before our wedding anniversary, of 20th wedding anniversary.
20th. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we did 20 years.
20 years. That's all right. You got through. Did you
Still
guys have
friends
any?
with-
Yeah. Did you have any kids?
No, I never had any kids. No, thank God. I couldn't do what I do now if I had kids. There would just be no way I got to, you know.
Yeah, it's good if you left. If the breakup was on amicable terms, I guess.
She was a
always
little
what you
bit
want.
pissed off with me. My family were pissed off with me. Her family were pissed off with me. She actually understood the reason why I did it, and it was nothing to do with how I was getting on with her and stuff. It was just my state of mind at the time, and my state of mind hasn't changed. It was just something I wanted to do something different, and it wasn't going to. It wasn't her thing, so you know.
That was sort of getting into boat life, right? Around that
Yes,
time,
absolutely.
maybe?
Yes.
Yeah.
I got fed up at work and, you know, bitching customers, bitching over fucking money. And, you know, I had enough in the bank to sort of say, well, you know, I can do something. And I just said to her, look, this is what I need to do, you know. And it was You know, she understood it. She understood it before anyone else did.
Yep. Yep. It's a really interesting concept, I think, like sort of philosophically, the concept of marriage and monogamy, being with one person for your whole life, you know, raising kids and that sort of stuff. When you sort of think about
But
biology
not
and
actually.
the
I don't
fact that,
believe the human being that is actually designed for that.
well, it's just that was my point. Like the biology, I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
just getting into it. Like when our
Yes.
biology is sort of programmed to spread your seed to as many women as you can, sort of thing.
Yes.
But on the other hand, right, what sort of love and emotions do is create a family bond, a family unit, which increases the chances of your kids growing up in a good household and increasing their chance of survival, sort of in a better way. Like, you know, and that's up for debate. That's subjective, but I think that sort of having that family unit is sort of designed to have that plays a role in raising kids. So you've got these diametrically opposed sort of forces going on. On one hand, biologically, you want to fuck off and just be single, but on the other
Yep.
hand, you want to have a family unit to raise your family. And I think that's a sort of the thing that a lot of people struggle with, just generally as humans. I think, and there's no answer. I don't think there's any real answer to it. It's just different people have different ways of dealing with it, and that's just how it is.
I think you're spot on. Yeah, it's a perfect dark. I don't know. I think it might be a fairly cynical way of
So,
putting things. A woman's goal is to lock down a man to be a father. A man's goal is to spread his seed as wide as
yeah,
possible. And then we sit on top of that programming and try and put a society together. Yeah, that's probably right.
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's sort of
Amen.
I think we're saying the
Evolution
same thing.
is yes. Evolution has created us to be.
At the end of the day,
we're kind
we
of
are all
tribal.
monkeys.
But I think the human being, the species, is a kind of tribal species. You know, we're pack animals.
Yeah.
We're monkeys.
No.
We're all wild animals.
And yeah. And
Phoenician
thankfully,
is
some of us
saying,
can get away from it. Yeah.
Yeah, religion's a whole other thing, Phoenician. I think
Yeah.
in my
Let's not get into religion and politics, for God's sake.
well, yeah, no, I don't want to bash religion or anything, but
Yeah.
I'm
I
an
think it's
atheist.
actually
I'm not a
for people.
religious person, but injecting morals and conscience to counter biology, to some degree. Religion has another. I think it's probably more about having a society and building communities around certain ideals. And back in the day, it was more about stability and having societies and people. It was sort of like the first form of politics, if you like. I think.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
He's got an answer for you here.
Religion
Religion disagrees with biology. That's what he meant.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, well, that's right. Like the institution of marriage, if you like, I think it sort of comes from religion. If you think about all the marriage ceremonies and you're in front of a priest and all that sort of thing. Yeah, 100%. It definitely.
Then of
does.
course you get the Mormons who are totally different. Well, I'm just going to highlight Perfect Dart's comment.
The Mormon.
If monogamy didn't exist as a concept, the top 10% of men would be taking 90% of the women, and the average Joe wouldn't stand a chance. Well, yeah, the average Joe would get the dregs.
But that's the doggy dog world that we live in anyway.
Well,
No,
you can
and
just have,
yeah.
you can just have an affair, have a few mistresses on the side, can do it that way.
I say nothing. I'll keep my mouth shut there.
By the way, I need to end this show because I need to go for dinner soon. Do you guys want to finish?
All right, Lux, shut it down. And I've got to be up early tomorrow. I'm being splashed back in the water tomorrow morning, first thing. So
nice. Good luck.
Good chatting, boys.
Perfect Dart. Before you go, I like this. This is funny. I'd be happy to share my last 10% with you, Sirocco, as long as I get weekends. And on that note, thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone who upvoted. Please vote on your way
Thank you
out.
for the
Thank you for
super
the super chatters.
Later, boys.
Adios. Cheers, guys. See you guys
Take it
same time
easy.
tomorrow.
See you later.
Adios. Cheers.